Good morning. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 4620 Lear Drive in La Cañada, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line for Antonella Kane. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure and lies underground. It connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. Now, the building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are interior to or underneath the structure. Today's video examination is not focused on a building drain line system, so further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system. A licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, now I've accessed today's main sewer line from a roof vent. There is no main sewer line clean out for this line, which is something that will need to get installed, and will be a recommendation in my report that get installed, as it is a standard component for cleaning out and maintaining a main sewer line. Now, we've pushed through some of the building drain line system, and I zeroed out my camera right as we entered the actual main sewer line system once it exits the structure, and we pushed out about 53 feet here to the connection at public sewer. So I'll be describing this as we come back from public sewer towards the property. Now, coming back from public sewer, we are entering a vitrified clay sewer lateral. The vitrified clay is a very common material for main sewer lines. It has a long service life expectancy. However, it is more susceptible to damage during earthquakes and seismic activity, and has a tendency to let in roots at the joint areas. Now, this section appears to be a clay that is not original to the structure, and the clay is actually in pretty good condition. We're not seeing anything in the way of any root intrusions so far, and no breaks or cracks in this section of the line, which is good. Overall, this section of the clay is in acceptable condition. Now, the line exits the structure. Right under the front door is a small walkway, and the line follows that walkway, then basically makes a diagonal path to the left towards the driveway, at which point it straightens out and heads towards the center of the street. So we're coming up under the driveway now. There's that diagonal turn that I was speaking of. This is an area of some slight misalignment. Not too serious of a situation, but see that rubber gasket there. I'm not seeing any roots of dirt coming in, so the line isn't broken, but something to keep in mind. When we run into clay systems, we do recommend regular video examinations of the line, just to ensure that you're not seeing any breaks, any roots coming in, as the line, this material specifically has a tendency to do that. Here's another section, just some slightly misaligned. There's no break here. It's just a point to kind of keep a note of the system. This is a potential area for catching some debris with that misalignment, but not enough that we would necessarily say that it needs to get repaired. Alright, now we just have a few more feet here of the main sewer line system, which is all this vitrified clay, and then we're going to start entering the building drain line system. And as I said in the onset of my video, the building drain line system is not the focus of my examination today, but seeing as I did push through some of it, I will comment on it and give some general characteristics of what's going on. So, the drain system under the house is a cast iron drain system. It's a pretty common material for building drain line systems. The thing with cast iron is it typically has a service life expectancy of around 70 to 80 years, and this line is in okay shape. The thing with this is that it's starting to have some rust and scale buildup. The bottom of the pipe here has started to kind of level out. We're not seeing any signs that the system has failed yet, but when we encounter the cast iron systems, we're looking for the fact that these lines just don't have the service life of clays or plastics or other materials that are used. And because of that, I wouldn't be recommending that this section get replaced immediately, but it is something to keep in mind that eventual replacement will be needed on this system. Just a little bit more here, and I'll be coming up. I have some water running in the pipe. Now I turned on a shower. Just kind of help the flow of the camera. Alright, now I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. I'm gonna show you our access point today. And alright, we're coming up through this roof vent. And just give me a moment here with the camera. Alright, now just show you what it is, and it's a little hard to see as we were coming back up, but as I was pushing in, I could see the telltale signs that this is the point from which the sewer cleanings have been done. There's those circular swirls, which would indicate that we have some snaking being done from this line. Alright, and pretty much to recap, I'm going to be recommending that a main sewer line cleanout get installed, just so that proper maintenance can get done on that section of the clay. But other than that line, the main sewer line looks to be in acceptable condition. It's functioning as intended. No repairs to recommend. Alright, and with that, we'll be wrapping up the video portion of today's examination. Once again, this is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.